Yeah, it was coming in through my camera.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you way better now. I don't know about y'all, but me for sure. Okay, hopefully this recording works. I'll try to post it today if I remember, and all the other ones if I can find them. Okay, Kumbaya. Let's get back into recap because I think Justin missed like our recap that we were doing.
Yep.
So you guys just talked to the dragon. Honestly, let me get my book out so I can give you the name. That's how prepared I am. I don't even have the freaking book out right now. I haven't played either Pathfinder game in 3 months. We stopped playing another mission around the same time. I think it was the same week.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate.
Okay, I gotta hide spoilers for you here. I'm gonna turn my camera off so I can actually. Sorry, Jard. I can actually maneuver. Okay, it's not Noximara. That's the other one. Tesharat. That's her name. So you guys are talking to her. She's kind of give you the rundown of what's going on. She doesn't really like these giants being here. She really hates Noximara, if you guys remember that. I kind of explained the lore of that a little bit, but big thing is she wants these giants gone so she can have her mountain back. She also wants her mountain to be returned to where it was before because you guys are not where you're supposed to be.
Right.
Which she talked about a little bit. Anywho, you guys kind of snuck back in through here. I think you skipped all three of these rooms, which is why I have them highlighted because I was just talking about it like, oh yeah, we'll never see these rooms. Let me just show you them real quick, and then we never played them. But the room on the right looks like some sort of forge. You guys are hearing sounds of like flowing, smelting kind of sounds. Room on the left, you're hearing a lot of panging, like somebody's actually hitting things on an anvil, and you see those giant chains over there. Did I tell you what those chains are for?
No, maybe. I don't remember.
Okay, well then you'll find
I
out
thought you
soon enough.
did. I thought you did.
You'll find out soon enough, so you guys can figure it out again. Make it a little fun for you. And then down at the bottom were just a bunch of like sleeping quarters and stuff. All right, so you guys start going down towards this downhill area to what I have labeled as B, which I think I explained to you is sort of like towards like the king's chambers and all that stuff. But there's actually some stuff before that. There's actually a lot of stuff before that. This next room's quite large. So let me go ahead and move you guys. Oops, move you guys over. Okay, so I have you guys selected. I have this listed as the final floor.
No.
I know.
Ever?
Well, in terms of the volcano, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a lot thinner than I remember drawing it. Well, that's okay. I can fix it in post. I'm not gonna be revealing a whole lot tonight, anywho. Go ahead and reveal a little bit, and then I'll move you guys over here. Okay.
I would assume that the rooms had something to do with they're trying to like repair the ship or whatever this inside of the volcano. There's some like ship or something that's inside of the volcano.
Yeah, I mentioned how Volstis, but he was here earlier and he rode something to get here. Do you guys remember what it was? I did tell you.
It wasn't a dragon, right?
No, but also yes.
Wyvern?
No, it's a dragon, but that's not technically what he rode here.
A smaller volcano.
That would be cool. No, that's more of a D&D.
Did you say it was like a flying ship, Scott?
That's the
I
closest answer
remember
so
something
far.
about it's like a I don't know, like a
Turns out Volstis is the Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob.
Maybe it's like a cloud.
the only word that I really remember is you said something about sky. That's all I remember.
Yep. He is a cloud giant, so
He rode the lightning.
storm giant. I forget which one it is.
In my head, it's just a giant.
Everyone
Writing
give
a
me
little-
a knowledge local roll. And we'll see if you guys remember it.
Damn it.
Kind of a meta roll. We're not playing Delta Green right now, but if you guys wanted to play Delta Green, we could even take a break between
Not
this
on that
and the
roll.
last book. 37's good. The lower the better in Delta Green.
How's a 37 for you?
Ooh! It was a flying castle on a cloud.
Oh, little Miyazaki sort of thing.
Yes. But it's a giant castle, like an entire book size. So imagine this volcano, but a castle.
Hmm. I wonder where the last book is.
Yeah, I told you guys that. It was like spoiler
Yep.
alert.
Underwater.
Again.
Not again! Well, you guys weren't underwater very long, but for the brief period that you guys were underwater, it did not go well.
What? 2 of us got poisoned and 1 of us died.
Correct.
Who opened those barrels again?
Jard?
Just one. Jard.
No.
I don't know. I
So
don't know who it was, but I'm just gonna blame Jard.
It's by Scott.
No. Drew.
Oh. He killed his own
Andrew.
character.
Andrew, how good? Yeah, he's muted. He knows it's real. His silence speaks.
Surely there's no other reason.
I mean, it was kind of poetic. He opened the jars to fuck us, and then he died.
I think it was more curiosity than anything.
Well, either way, yeah. So it's literally a giant flying castle. So those chains you guys saw earlier are like keeping it tethered inside the volcano. It's in the middle in the crater. So
That's cool.
yeah. So your guys' goal is to get to that. Okay. So now that we are kind of on our way through this now last room area, as you can see, it's a very big map. Okay, I was just zooming out for dramatic effect. There's a couple things that I want to kind of go over real quick. Let me grab my book, make sure I don't tell you the wrong thing, because that would be embarrassing. To be fair, I did have this prepared 3 months ago.
Wow.
I know. The thing that I guys talked to you about, that Justin, you never did send me anything, I don't think.
Oh, did I not?
I don't know. I don't remember. Did you?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Clearly, I didn't finish writing that. But anyways, I'll go back and double check. That's not going to be happening for a little bit, so we don't have to worry about that right now. But I do. Where is it? I had a little sheet here that had all your guys' stuff. Did I message you guys on? Oh, that's a cool picture. Did you just post that, Justin?
Yeah.
It's sort of like that, but not at
Of
all.
what?
In the Giant Slayer chat on Discord.
Oh, that's cool.
It's from Castle in the Sky. Aptly named.
Very aptly named. Let me go to Facebook real quick. I'm trying to figure out where I messaged you guys at.
Yeah, Messenger is where you messaged me for my
Okay.
stuff.
That's what I think I did that with everybody. I don't know how to use the desktop version of Facebook on an ultra wide screen where you can't see anything.
You can get your terrible AI memes in ultra wide.
All right, so yeah, I messaged you on Messenger, Justin. Did you message me back somewhere else?
I don't know. I had the idea in my head what I was going to send you, whether or not I
You did.
sent
I
it
mean,
or did it.
we
I don't know.
barely ever message on Discord either, so I could check that too.
I mean, do you need it now? I could.
No, I don't need it now. Oh, there's the Numa video I sent you,
Oh yeah.
and then the Talishar. Okay, well I'll go back and look that up later. Anywho, I need the 4 things that I sent you guys, because I was gonna talk about that real quick. You guys want to vamp for me while I look this up real quick?
Yeah, we can surely give it a shot.
Dang, Andrew sent me a
great
lot. Look at you, Andrew, overachieving as always.
Wow, I make the rest of us look bad.
I think
So what's
Scott sent me a
Simmons?
lot of stuff too.
He sometimes overdoes.
Ours was more of like a conversation.
Yeah. I mean, it still ended up being a lot of stuff just over time. Sky messaged you on Messenger too with it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, here I see where we're talking
Supposed to be
about it.
doing.
May 13th.
Yep. Got it. Alright, let me get Jards. Attachment unavailable. Jard, what'd you do? Okay.
Yeah, mine was probably going to be a lot because I had so many deaths.
I actually have all you guys color coded in Messenger too. Justin, you're blue, Andrew, you're green, Scott, you're like purple and pink, and then Jared's red. On my little chats. That's very convenient. I don't know if I did that on purpose or not, but I like that a lot. Okay, so as you guys are walking along this path or whatever, blah blah blah, it takes a really long time. Like this tunnel seems abnormally long compared to the other ones. Does anybody have like knowledge dungeoneering
Yeah.
or knowledge engineering?
Yeah, which one you want?
None.
Surprise me.
I have 0.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Um,
bring him up because I want something else. Actually, I actually want to like a perception check, but I'm just kidding.
How's that?
Not.
Let me
great.
give you the other one too.
Yeah, give me the other one. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
that's a
better.
17.
So essentially, you think it's probably like a defense thing. There might be some other secret passageways, things like that. You didn't roll high enough to know, but it's like some security detail because this part of the volcano seems to be of the higher priority than everything else. It is a lot hotter down this way than you've really experienced. So you must be getting closer to the core. That's another big thing. But the big part is like, despite it being near the core, like there's no like real smog. The air seems pretty clear, especially compared to down on the first floor where it was just like literally a pigsty, or an orc sty, I guess. Things of that nature. But as you're coming along, you kind of find a good place to rest, like a little alcove. I'm just gonna say that Justin does his little wall and magic spell trick to wall you in there for the night to keep you safe. Because that's probably what happened anyways, just to save us some time. I was gonna do a whole thing with that, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And while you're in there and you guys are resting, each of you has a pretty vivid dream. It seems abnormally vivid. Maybe some of you are dreamers, just character-wise. I don't know. We've never really talked about it. Maybe some of you just like go to sleep and then wake up the following day, like I do now. I used to be a vivid dreamer, but ever since my meds changed, now it's just like every day is one. Time is a flat circle.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. So, anywho, you guys have a dream. It seems that there's somebody sitting at what looks like a card table, or maybe sort of like a crystal ball place, you know what I mean? Something like that. Kind of has the same vibe as like Dia's old gem shack from way back in book 1, if you guys remember her little tent, things like that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, so everyone's sitting there. What?
Mystic.
Yeah. So everyone's sitting at a table. Now everyone's table is a little bit different. They're all your tablecloths are color coded exactly as I just told you about your little messenger things. So, Karamos's is blue. Sliska's, even though I know you're like technically yellow in your color right now, yours is actually more of like a silvery gray color. Yours actually has some texture in it too, like black waves, ripples in it. Eos's is like a reddish orange color. And then Ira's, I know your color's purple on here, but yours is like a very vibrant gold, very very bright gold color.
Interesting.
Yeah, sort of like how your armor's got that gold in it.
Yeah.
Kind of like that vibe.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so each one of you gets a tarot reading, tarot cards. I don't know if tarot's technically canon in the Pathfinder universe. It kind of is in the D&D universe. Honestly, I don't know. But
Rule of fun.
yeah, exactly.
Well, we get tarot cards.
equivalent. Yeah. So everyone's getting a tarot reading. if you go back, I already drew your card like ages ago.
Yeah.
It's part of my little spiel I sent you, so everyone should have their tarot card in front of you. But now you guys get to hear what each other's card is, which is kind of fun.
Interesting. I gotta look mine up real quick.
Yeah, I have them all right here, so I'll go over it a little bit. But I'm just gonna go in order of when I sent them. I actually have the times of when I sent them. So the very first tarot reading that I did was actually to Celiska. Celiska got the very first reading. So you see her kind of hovering over like a pillow. Normally, like there's like a colored pillow that you sit on. She's like sitting crisscross applesauce, floating above the pillow, just because she floats. It's the joke. But let me actually bring up an actual tarot deck so I can kind of describe. This is, you guys can bring up your own tarot deck too if you have your own tarot deck on hand. I know Justin has one. I don't know if you have it on you or not.
I don't know where it is.
So where is, surprisingly difficult to find just like a list of tarot images. Okay, well, whatever. I'll tell you the name of the card. Where did it go? Here we go. All right, so Celiska pulls a card from this deck. It's like fanned out in front of her. There's no dealer or anything like that. None of you have a dealer. There's nobody even sitting on the other side of the table. There's just a deck in front of you, fanned out. You pull out a card, and Celiska pulls out the Tower. So I don't know if you guys know what the Tower represents, but the Tower represents danger, crisis, sudden change, destruction, higher learning, and liberation. So you see her take this Tower card and look at it, and she flips the card over to the other side to see like kind of the artwork on the back of the tarot deck, and she sees something, but I'm not going to tell you what that is for now. Yeah. But it's different for all of you. So next, I'll do the next reading. The next person who pulls a card was Eos. So same thing, Eos, except more of like a reddish orange color on the cloth instead of like the silvery with the waves through it. Again, nobody's in the room. The room's pretty dimly lit except for your table, which just seems to be glowing with a light that's from a source you can't see. There's no dealer, anything like that. Eos pulls out a card as well. And very on the nose, Eos pulls out the Sun. S-U-N, not S-O-N. Although, again, could be taken either way, I guess. So the Sun represents contentment, happiness, vitality, self-confidence, and success. So much better in terms of omens than Celiska's was. But then again, Celiska is also an evil character, so maybe there's some relevance to that.
They don't know that.
This is what do you mean? You literally abandoned them at the dragon fight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they know that I'm evil. Only Drew does.
Yeah, Ira knows.
And he kept my secret.
Oh, apologies.
I flicked his bean and I told him not to tell anybody.
Nice.
Oh God.
That's
You know
canon
you
now.
guys
We
were
haven't
in
recorded.
Chicago.
Anyways, so very different omen, very much more positive in terms of feelings. And very on the nose too, which I did an actual tarot reading. I don't have an actual deck in front of me, so I did it digitally. But these are what I actually pulled, which is kind of fun. I wanted this to be like literally RNGesus determining you guys' storyline, which I think is pretty fun. Okay. So anyways, there's that one. So third one I pulled was Keramos. So again, dark room, kind of like a blue, silvery mix of color on the tablecloth. There's a difference in Keramos' room compared to the other ones, though, at least so far. A lot more hazy, almost like there's a smoke kind of swirling around the table itself, but not actually over the table. So you can see just fine in front of you, but it's a lot more like N64 rendering, like style.
You
like
blazing without us?
Boys,
So a little bit different.
Fucking token without us, bitch.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Eos flips his card over and sees something too, but I'm not gonna tell you what that is yet. So takes a little fur paw, pulls out a card as well, and pulls out the High Priestess. So this one's a little bit. This one's pretty strange. It represents the unknown, mystery,
Yeah.
intuition, spiritual knowledge, very appropriate, and the subconscious mind. So again, a very on the nose one. So maybe there's some method to this Tarot Madness. It was very creepy doing this. So there's that.
It's like
You flip-
Forrest Gump.
You flip your card over, and when you flip your card over, you actually figured out that you were dealt a double lift, which is 2 cards instead of 1. So you actually fan them, and there's actually 2 artworks instead of 1 there. But you don't flip it back over to see what the other card is, unfortunately. So then we fade back over to the last and certainly not least. Ira was the last of the 4 that I drew. Ira with the gold, very, very brilliant. Her room seems brighter than the others, almost as if in daylight as compared to the rest. No smoke or anything like that. Very, very brilliant room. And in a very big twist of irony, the card she pulls out is the moon. Yes, so very different than the vibe that she was getting, which I thought was interesting when I did this. The moon represents hidden enemies, danger, calumny, which is sort of like impending doom kind of thing. Darkness, at least I think that's what it is. Honestly, I don't remember. Darkness, terror, deception, occult forces, and error or a mistake of some kind.
She's the bad one. She's the evil one.
So
Fucking killer.
everyone's was like, I was like, okay, I kind of get this, cool. And then I pulled this one. I was like, this is interesting. So this one gave me definitely a pause. And again, she's looking at this card. She looks at hers a little more closely. We kind of like zoom in almost at the moon. And you can see very small in the background is a very small sun, almost as if the sun is now setting and the moon is rising in the early evening. So, and then she flips her card over as well, and sees something as well, but I'm not going to tell you what that is yet. So everyone wakes up from these dreams. They felt extra vivid, very real, almost as if you were actually in that room just now, and then got teleported here. Like, it feels incredibly visceral. It's early. I will say you got your full rest and stuff, so you guys don't have to go back to sleep again. But you guys have all these vivid dreams. And you wake up. I'm gonna kind of open it up to you guys. You guys are in a safe spot. You can talk. You're behind the wall. Someone has like some dancing light spell or whatever, so you guys can see just fine. There's no worry about that. So you're free to talk.
all of us can see just fine.
And we have you said we get all our spells back?
Yep. Everyone's
Cool.
refreshed. Justin, you can see as much as your eyes will allow.
Thank you.
So it's level plus con, right? Is healing.
Yep.
Is it the modifier or is it the total?
You guys can just be at full, honestly, because we'll say you were walking so long, maybe it takes days. Like,
Okay.
It feels like a really long time.
So we can chat about. So we all had a similar dream, but we don't know it yet. Is what you're saying?
Right, yeah, but it felt incredibly visceral, and then you got teleported, and then you like woke up. Almost like you got abducted by aliens, had this thing, and then were dropped off, and then popped away.
Were we all in it together, or were we separate?
Everyone was separate. You don't technically know what I just told everybody there, but you all wake up, like, everyone wakes up at once. Like, you guys all wake up in the air quotes morning, because I don't know what time it is. We're in a mountain. And everyone rises at the same time, which is very creepy.
Did anyone else have such a peculiar dream last evening?
I'm gonna pull out my notebook and just start like jotting down notes of what I saw, and eventually what everyone else says as well.
Do you respond to Ira's inquisition?
No, I'm just gonna observe for now. Actually, I'll be like, what did you see?
What's the strangest thing? I was in a room very ornately decorated, like gold sashes and tablecloths and whatnot, and there was a deck of cards that were presented to me, and the dream was so vivid, it felt like I was actually there, and I was actually doing it. It was like one of the strangest things.
Could it have been magical?
Well, I suppose. I don't know about these things much.
Do you guys want to do like a knowledge arcana or something?
Yeah. I mean, is anyone here like immune to like mind affecting spells or anything?
I think elves are, but no one's an elf.
27. It's my second crit.
What are we rolling for?
Just seeing if it was magic of some kind.
So, Kermos, you kind of do some arcane magic, things like that. And it does feel like you were maybe magically supplanted this thought.
Can I try and deduce where or what or who? Anything?
Sure.
Dream inside of a dream inside of a dream.
Do another knowledge roll. Dang, you're really rolling rocks tonight. So you really think on this, and you feel like it's probably a local source just based on how the spell works. That they couldn't be too terribly far away.
Right.
But whatever power this is, they did whatever they possibly can to obfuscate their actual location.
Right. Interesting. Do we know anyone thus far who would have that sort of power? At least the dragon would. Possibly. I don't know a lot about dragons, but
I would say Noximara.
could she get to us? I mean, are we in like a different dimension or pocket dimension, or we're elsewhere?
Yeah, you guys are not on Galarian.
We're in the plane of fire, aren't we?
Correct.
Yeah. So who was in the plane of fire?
Yeah.
That we know. It was Jared's mom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or
Yeah.
wasn't like Aurochs something? His mom was like a mystic or something?
Correct. Auroch's mom and
Greg.
Was it Gross?
Kabor / Eos's mom were like in cahoots.
She was like a priestess or something, right?
Who? Jared's mom?
No.
Andrew's?
Gross. Yeah.
Mystic.
Mystic. Yeah, so that's oh my god, I got it. She's here. Why would she send it?
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it didn't give us any clues to as to why. Like, they didn't need help. It's not like, hey, come get me. It's like a...
It was more of like a foreboding kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Or like, think about this, reflect. Why would someone need us to do that?
Maybe it's
Or
like a prophecy kind of thing.
It's from the smoke inhalation.
It definitely could be. Carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah, I mean, a prophecy could be it.
a prophecy, and like each person's fitting like the key, so like there always needed to be like a tower, a moon, and whatnot, and like the seeing, and so like you just had to fit the keyhole essentially.
Right.
So
I
I mean,
wonder
are
if-
you gonna ask? Are you gonna ask like what card I got, or are you just gonna like
Yeah, I
assume?
think I want to like prod as much
Okay.
as I can.
Okay.
Do you
'Cause-
do you foretell this information?
I think I'm willing to give my information. I mean, I don't expect Celiska to give anything, so I'm just gonna ignore her as much as much as I could.
Great shit.
Because I'm still holding my grudge from that dragon fight. I didn't forget.
Never forgive, never forget.
You're on my hit list.
What's it? What's iron never dies, or whatever.
Yeah, so I'm willing to give as much as Ira did. You know, like just talk about it and see what I saw. Although I don't know if I should. I don't think I'm gonna reveal the flip side that I had 2 cards. I think I'll keep that little tidbit to myself.
Yeah, you guys also don't remember what was on the backside of those cards.
I was gonna say I don't remember getting that description or image from you,
correct.
Josh.
Correct.
Yeah.
I did not tell any of you what that
Yeah.
backside was, and that's
Yeah.
for a reason.
I'm not gonna say that I even had like a second card.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just telling you right now, like if you when your characters talk about
Yeah.
this, if you do tell each other like if you flipped it over, or whatever, none of you remember
Yeah.
what was on the backside. It's like a
Okay, like an obfuscation.
yeah.
Interesting. So, did we not see it, or we don't remember what it was?
For flavor purposes of the story, you don't remember what it was.
You literally just don't remember. It's like almost like there was like it's like a fog in your mind.
Interesting.
Sorry, I'm back. We don't remember. Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna say magic. Could be from the heart of the volcano. Did we figure out? Is this volcano like a
heart of the cards for a
forge?
second.
Oh no. Is this like a forge? Is that why they're using the volcano for like the heat source?
It's definitely being used as partial for that. Yes.
So I wonder if there's some sort of thing. I mean, we already know the dragon doesn't want the people here, so maybe there's other things, other forces at play that want to get these people out. But one data point isn't enough to extrapolate any information. So I'm willing to keep looking along and keep this on the back of our mind.
Did Eos cough up his information too, or no?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh, Jared back up on the screen.
yeah, I also didn't have him pulled up. Oh, he's not even up. He's gone.
Oh, crap.
Jared, turn your camera. There we go.
There
There
he
he
You
is.
revealing?
Dropping a deuce.
You could have been.
You revealing your information, Jared? No?
No, he's not telling you.
Wow.
Interesting. So you know you have.
I'm making note of that.
We don't care unless is good at holding grudges, so look out. Joke's on you, Jared. Joke's on
I'm
you.
killing you now. This is
Now
my
you-
last straw.
Now you're gonna get mauled by a giant moose-looking thing.
Yeah, take care of him. Alright, well then I'll have in my notes Ira and I's thing.
All right, you know I love my symbolism and my prophecies, so I'm sure it'll come back.
Nah. Sure.
Right,
it is.
hello? This time, Gabe.
Lisan al Gaib. Okay.
Oh, is that Dune?
Yeah, at least
Yep.
I'm Gabe is, yeah.
Yeah, I just started watching Dune 2 last night.
You started watching it?
Yeah,
Like, what?
I got through like an hour and I almost fell asleep. So I was like, okay.
You almost fell asleep during
Yeah,
the movie.
kind of a boring movie, if I'm going to be honest.
You
I-
both
yeah,
are
I've never seen- I've never seen it.
I
I've never
like
seen it.
Dune 1 better than Dune 2 personally, so
Yeah, Carly loved Dune 1, so we started watching Dune 2.
everyone says Dune 2 is better. I disagree.
I'm interested to see how the show turns out. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Okay, so
It's okay.
Going-
is we're coming close to the end of what I had prepared for tonight since we were going to have to be done at
Okay.
8. So you're good.
gotcha.
But yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about in terms of this stuff? Any other last second thoughts?
I don't think
Just
so.
sitting there or floating there, meditating, speaking to her to someone.
She didn't foretell any of her information to the group, I'm assuming. Or forego, I should say. Foretell's different.
Nobody asked her, so no.
That's true.
Okay, cool. Everyone just assumes that she's just a grade A jerk and didn't even bother.
Straight up bitch.
Thune chimes in.
Ooh, I forgot he was there.
I too saw something.
What did you see?
My story's a bit different than your guys's, but it was a card as well.
Ooh, a card.
It was a bad omen. That's all I will say.
What kind of a bad omen?
One that I'm afraid will come true. I do not wish to speak on it further at the moment. He seems visibly shook, which is weird because he's always been very, nonchalant and almost like, what's the word? How would I describe him?
Loof.
Cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, but he kind of just makes fun of you guys, like in a sarcastic way, more so. Like even in like bad situations, he's just like, cracking jokes and just doesn't really give a crap.
Right.
Just very nonchalant. But he seems pretty perturbed. He seems a little upset. So maybe he's a little more
Yes.
suspicious than he thought. Things of that nature. I don't
you
even
got the
think
death
death's actually the bad.
No, death is just a new beginning.
Yeah.
It's the death of your old self.
Yeah. What's the actual bad tarot? I forget.
It's the Grim. It's the Grim,
It's
Potter.
grim.
I don't think there is a bad one. I think that's the point, is to make them all like. You can make them all good.
Yeah. I mean, the tower's not really great. Danger,
No.
crisis, sudden change, destruction.
Well, it's sort of like a Shiva sort of thing, like destroy the old to begin anew.
Right. Reincarnation in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
similar to death.
So, it was not death. I'll tell you right now, the card that he pulled was not death. But
The Joker.
it was not great.
But it was mass genocide. It was just as bad.
I didn't know he had a card for that.
Very modernized.
Just added that one not too long ago.
Yeah, it's with the times.
Yeah. So he said we had a bad omen, and then
He will not. He will not let us know.
so he did get the Grim. You were right.
Yeah, he's worried that if he speaks it, it'll manifest it into existence.
Ah,
Well, soon, if you tell us, don't you think we can try and avoid it as best as we can?
Let bitch just shut up.
there's no avoiding destiny.
Destiny is what we make, not what is foretold. But I do not wish to pull the threads of fate.
He's not tempting it.
Yep. It's like, probably could be fine. Not going to risk it.
On the very, very off chance it's not.
Yeah, so maybe it's what he saw. Maybe it's based on where you guys are. I mean, there's a lot.
Maybe it was the back of his card. Maybe it was the picture.
Ooh.
It's true. There's a lot that it could be. But either way, he's
Yeah,
not
you'll
comfortable with
never
it
know.
right now.
He's gonna die.
Not a donut. We can rule that out.
I don't know. Maybe he's scared of him.
Yeah.
The setting sun,
Oof.
like your end is coming.
I have a friend who's scared of butterflies, so
I mean, we all saw that SpongeBob episode. That was scary.
but butterflies, come on.
They're scary, dude.
Nah.
A bug's a bug.
Okay, so briefly before Andrew has to go here, you guys bring down the wall, continue walking, everything's fine. I'm not gonna worry about the perception checks and whatnot because honestly, I don't feel like doing an extra combat for flavor's sake, air quotes. You guys come up to it sounds like actual sounds, like somebody's talking about something or another. You can tell there's multiple voices, but it's very echoey in like a weird way, like almost as if the room, like you guys are in tunnels right now, almost like it's like a widened room, so you're getting a very different reverb. And being in these tunnels for so long, your ears have become very akin to what's a room sound and what is like tunnel echo. Like you guys are like echo specialists, part bat at this point, or dolphin or any other echolocation animal that I can think of. That's my short list. Anyways,
Squirrel.
I don't think squirrels are on the short list.
Hey, you never know.
That's true. I'm not a.
Don't judge a squirrel by its color.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said.
This is taking a very weird turn. But anyways, something weird's coming up, and as you guys are walking along, I don't think my drawing's completely fixed. I'll fix this for next time. But you guys come up to what looks like a series of grates, almost like a portcullis or like jail bars
Mm.
in the middle of this hallway, and there's no way to proceed that you can see. What do you guys want to do?
I want to detect magic.
All right. You detect magic, lots of magic, not only from the bars, but also just around.
Mm.
Just kind of hanging out. You can
So
feel
let's
several
touch it.
sources of magic within 60 feet. There's a couple sources, but also there's like a few items. Like there's a lot.
Interesting. Well, I definitely don't want to touch it. And I don't want
Touch
to
the butt.
teleport behind it.
Touch the butt.
Is there any like rock or anything nearby that I could just toss to it?
I mean, you guys are like in a volcano tunnel, so I'm sure there's like loose ground rock.
And I'm gonna toss a rock onto it.
Yeah, it just clacks off it.
Let me look at my spells. I don't even know what I have anymore.
It's just a portcullis, and we don't like. There's not a handle that we see.
No,
Nearby.
it doesn't even look like there's a lock that can go into it.
Is it heavy?
Yes, I mean it's made of steel or some metal of said kind.
Are there any like indentations on it or any like hollow points? Anything?
Nope. The bars aren't as like close together as you guys are used to because these are more of like to prevent giants getting in kind of thing, but they are close enough where you guys can't squeeze through.
I mean, we could try and dimension door behind it, but having so much magic is very worrying. I don't know what we should do. There's so many doors. You know?
I think we should look for a secret passageway. we do have Thune, and we have been notorious of finding like a workaround in the past.
That's true.
So it just seems like even though there is just one door, there seems like there could be another way in, because that's kind of how this whole entire campaign has gone.
Yeah. We can send Thune around.
Okay, so Thune kind of starts exploring around, feeling his hand out for things. Use some of his rogue senses, things like that, perceptions. Looks around all over the place and doesn't seem to really find anything.
Hmm.
I say you scream really loud to the other side. Say,
Scream.
I think you're not far off. I know you jest, but this could be a vocal password versus a physical one.
A vocal. Oh no.
Yep.
Who has the lore?
I don't know if it would.
The tarot cards have anything to do with it.
I mean, surely it's something we've heard before, right?
I mean, there's no guarantee.
Maybe something we've seen. Was it written down?
Was there an item that we got from Tesseract?
I don't think so.
Sad face. I wrote down all the stuff about Minder Hall's forge, and then like a whole page worth.
And then you moved.
We all died.
I don't know.
Yeah, nothing in any of the stuff that I have is.
Spellcraft check to identify the properties and command words of magic items.
Could identify work, is what
Hmm.
Jared was asking.
Yeah, it gives a +10 bonus to spellcraft checks made to identify the properties and command words of magic items in your possession.
That would be good if it was in our possession, and if it was
And what does in your
bad.
possession mean?
On your person.
Yeah, but could you just be like looking at it or?
Wait, something. So they're trying to keep giants out, so it wouldn't be a word that the giants know.
Or it could be a word in giant that just no one has the knowledge of what the word is, you know? It could just be a random word.
Sure.
Or it could just be as easy as Volstis, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Do you want to try Volstis?
Go up there and speak some words, bitch.
Aren't you the one with the magical language spell?
Me?
Yeah.
He has a helmet, I believe, that lets him speak a bunch of languages.
Mm-hmm.
You go do it. You go up there and talk to the door.
yeah, Soloska.
Make yourself useful.
I don't know if I want to.
Hmm.
What's on the other side of it?
More tunnel.
It's like it's supposed to be like the way to the king's chamber, or like the head chamber of the volcano.
Y'all want to do some like perception checks?
Sure.
That's something that would help.
Sure.
Sure. Ooh.
Let's see. Is there a knowledge religion I could do?
Sure.
That's about the only useful thing I got. $24 on knowledge religion.
Yeah, your knowledge religion actually comes in huge here. you you remember the 4 clans and their symbols and all that stuff, and you remember the main clan of the 4, which I don't even remember off the top of my head right now, but
Wait, I have it written down.
I have it written down too. I'm currently looking for it.
Brandrick? Brand.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't
yep,
even.
Clan Brandrick. So,
Black rates with.
yeah,
I
runes
don't
and
know.
a square topped orange shield.
Mm-hmm.
So you know between that and do you remember the name of the leader of, like, do you know the leader of that clan?
King Titarian.
Right. So you mention, you say King Titarian of Clan Brandrick in Giant, with help of your goons or whatever, and like in the name of King Titarian of Clan Brandrick, and the gate unlocks and opens.
What a
And-
crazy puzzle.
And I will. It wasn't meant to be a complicated one, and I'll call it there because the next part's gonna be a little bit longer, and I don't think we have enough time with Andrew's time constraint. So I will
Alright.
call it at that one.
Good restart.